Just wrapping up the Miriam Vale Community Forum here in Miriam Vale this evening, and it's been a wonderful chance to get out and about in the community and hear from our residents. We heard a lot of topics this evening around renewable energy and the solar farm projects and the battery storage project, and we have a really good understanding of what the community's concerns are. And we've also been really clear on what their opportunity is and what your opportunity is to have your say. We're going to provide some more information after tonight and have some flyers available at the RTC in Agnes Water. So if you want to find out all the details of what was talked about tonight, you can find that there or online. But right now, we're just going to share with you a couple of answers to the questions that we received online before tonight.
Thank you, Carly. Hello, everyone. Now, going to the community questions that were submitted on our Conversations website or through our customer solutions team by calling 49700 700. The first question is, why hasn't GRC notified all affected neighbours / community about this 9 square kilometre solar farm and battery that is less than 2 kilometres from town?
Thanks, Tim. In relation to that development, it's a code accessible development. Therefore, it's not required or legislatively required to contact all neighbouring properties or offer residents an opportunity to lodge those concerns against the development as such. However, council takes a proactive approach in this, and we do notify the neighbouring properties, the adjoining properties rather. In relation to that, we generally try and encourage the developer themselves to reach out to the neighbourhood, to the communities in that area, and work closely with those communities to communicate the development and the impacts that's going to have on that team. Thank you, Rob.
Second question is, the 500 megawatt BESS consists of 516 1 megawatt batteries on 4 hectares, 1.2 kilometres from a residential subdivision. In the event of a fire, are these residents safe? For that question, I'll pass it to Mark Holmes.
Yep, certainly with respect to the BESS application, we'll be waiting for, essentially the fire management plans to come through to understand, some of those risks. But certainly when we're looking at that, we'll be engaging with also local fire authorities as well as all of our other agencies to see how we can make sure that we are keeping the appropriate evacuation routes clear and identified. And if they need to be addressed in the application, they are. And if we need to look at how we communicate those, that'll also be put in place, and that'll all be part of the development application process.
Thank you, Mark. The next question, very similar. For a lithium battery fire, what are GRC evacuation plans? How will the residents be notified? Are the medical facilities set up to treat HF exposure?
Very similar to the last question, is we'll be working through with all of our authorities, particularly as part of the local disaster management group. We would have Queensland Health as part of that as well. So if we needed to get that expert advice, we'll be making sure that we're getting that relevant support for the community during those times. But we'll be looking at trying to identify those risks during that fire management plan, and then we're working through those and having those plans in place.
Thank you very much. Next question is, Iveragh Wind Farm poses a significant risk to Castle Tower NP and unique hoop pine forest on Mt Coulston. What will council do to protect?
Almost certain that wind farms are managed through the state. Therefore, council has no influence over those type of developments as such. But if anyone's who's watching online that has a concern with that in regard to that, call into council on 700 700, and we can certainly answer that question in more detail than what I have tonight. But I'm almost certain state manages those applications.
And the last question that we had submitted online is, why isn't Gladstone Power Station being rebuilt? Clean coal technology with exhaust gases sent under a lake to be consumed by algae.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. With all of the technology and the renewable energy opportunities that come upon us, I think it's really important that we're asking these kinds of questions. We have a 10-year economic transition roadmap that speaks really strongly to maintaining our current industry, maintaining our industrial heritage, and moving forwards to attract and retain new industry as well. Part of that is keeping jobs in our region and growing jobs in our region. So anyone who wants to advocate to the state to be either maintaining the power station or replacing it with a different type of technology, we very much support. But in fact, this one is for the state. So we do encourage you to share your ideas with the candidates. There's an election coming up, so no better time than now to share those ideas.
Thank you very much. Those are all the questions that we received online. Thank you to everyone who submitted, and also thank you to everyone that attended this evening. We'll be holding the next Miriam Vale and surrounding areas community forum between February and May in 2025. We will be promoting it closer to the date once that is confirmed. And please keep watching the Gladstone Regional Council website and Conversations Engagement website for more information. Thank you.